Hello everyone, this is Trans Youth Channel and my name is Adam. I am your Tuesday guy. This week we are talking about the transgender elderly, and this is such a cool topic. I was so excited when we got the assignment for this week because this is something that people don't really think about unless you are in that situation. People don't think about the far off future. If you're like my age or younger, you're not thinking about what you're going to be like when you're like 80 years old. You're thinking about the here and now because you got so much on your mind with transitioning and coming out and things like that, or just living your life. I think it's important to think about what life is going to be like for you when you're older and you're depending on other people for basic needs and things like that. Are your needs going to be met? Are you going to be discriminated against? I think these are really important questions to ask and things to prepare for, even if it is really, really far down the road for some people. Our community partner this week is the Fountain Grove Lodge. It is a retirement community for LGBTQ folks, and it makes me so happy. I just looked through their website, and it just makes me so happy that something like this exists. I think it's amazing. It looks really, really great, and they do activities that are geared toward the LGBT focus for people who want to be involved in those things, and there won't be any discrimination, and people are treated for who they are. Their identities are affirmed and celebrated, and I just think it's awesome, and I would totally live there when I'm old. So go check them out. If you know someone who you think that would be helpful for, show it to them. It's in Santa Rosa, California, so it's kind of specific to the area, but it's a good resource. What do I think are the best ways to fix discrimination problems that are happening towards trans patients in nursing homes? That's a big issue, and I think it's an issue that is part of the larger issue of trans people being discriminated against in greater society, and that is a lack of education and a lack of awareness. And I think that those are the two big things that you just need to do everywhere, even in this sector, in the nursing homes and hospitals and healthcare, and just everyone needs to know about trans people and needs to have some basic sensitivity training in that area. The concerns that some people have about places like Fountain Grove are that these are sort of separating the LGBT community from the wider community, and sort of like a segregation thing. And I can see the validity in that thought process, though this is something that's completely voluntary. People choose to live there, and if people want to be in that community, in that environment, then I think it's a great thing, and it shouldn't be something that's denied. It should be something that's made available. I'm in my 20s, and I like to be surrounded by people who are a part of the trans community and the LGBT community. I don't separate myself from a wider community, but I like having that community around. And I think that is going to hold true the older I get. I think that when I'm 80, I'm still going to want to be around those people, because those are my people, Do I still think that discrimination in nursing homes is going to be an issue when I'm old enough to be in a nursing home? So I'm 25 right now. Let's say that I live a long and happy life and decide to move into a retirement community when I'm 75. That's 50 years from now. That's the year 2064. It is 2014 right now. I hope to God by the time we hit 2064, discrimination against trans people and LGBTQ people will be a thing of the past. God, I hope so. I really, really hope so. Because that's a long time from now. And if we still haven't made as much progress as I think we're going to make, then we might be in for some trouble. I hope you've enjoyed this topic as much as I have reading about it and researching it. And if you would like to subscribe to our channel, please do so. Here's the button, and you can also click down below. And yes, we will see you next week. Bye. This week on Trans Youth Channel, we are talking about a very important topic that I'm very excited about, and that is trans people of color. Yes. Do I think that trans people of color have a more difficult time than white trans people? Yes. Yes, yes, yes is the answer to that question. All of the above.